Glenn Greenwald, he's the journalist who helped Edward Snowden leak all that sensitive NSA documentation. He's now set to make his, quote, biggest revelation yet by publishing the names of US citizens who are targets of the NSA. He's comparing the release to a fireworks show. He says he's going to save the best until the last. All rise, Judge Andrew Napolitano is here. What do you make? I know you approve of what Snowden did, okay?
I approve of what Snowden did, and I approve of what Glenn Greenwald did.
Okay.
Now, my background knowledge of this is an exceptional interest in it and in some sources in the intelligence community. And this weekend I read Greenwald's book called No Place to Hide.
The names are not in there, are they?
No, the names are not in there.
You don't know the names
No,
yet.
no, you don't know the names. The statement that the government targeted names of Americans came out this morning. The book came out about 2 weeks ago. But the book, in a compelling and fascinating and almost novel thriller style of writing, describes a hectic, frantic 2 weeks of 24 hours a day laboring in a hotel in Hong Kong to verify the accuracy and authenticity of what Snowden gave him. Basically, Snowden gave to Greenwald 1.7 million NSA documents, each of which has been authenticated as a true and real and accurate copy of an NSA document. So Glenn Greenwald has had this stuff for over a year. He is the one who has drip, drip, drip leaked it out. Now that his book is out, he's about to leak out the finale at the end of a fireworks show, as he himself described, which will include the names of people. And I'm smiling because we may all recognize some of those names. I don't know what this list is going to include.
But we don't know what spying actually, I use that pejorative term. We don't know exactly what spying means.
Well, you
come up with a name. We don't know what the NSA was looking at in that name. Your name may have cropped up on a phone call.
We know what the NSA is looking at from the book, because the NSA's motto during this time period was, you ready for this? Collect it all. Collect it all.
Right.
The NSA was not in the business, is not in the business today, of discriminating between good people and bad people, between bad people it really wants to hear about and everybody, because the NSA's model is get it all, and if we need it, we'll have it there to access it. Forget about the Constitution, forget about the Fourth Amendment, just get it all.
I approve of that, because if I want to backtrack a terrorist, if a terrorist incident occurs, we know who did it, I want to backtrack through all of those records to find out who they're associated with. But that's another story.
I could ask you two questions that will change your mind on that.
If my name pops up in this list, you don't know that they've actually been recording my calls.
Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Out.
They have recorded everything they've gotten.
That you don't know why. Everybody's phone calls were checked.
Yes. And everybody's emails and everybody's text messages, bank statements, credit card bills, and utility bills.
So if I'm on the list, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't mean that I'm a spy or a traitor.
I don't know what the list is. I think, and here my knowledge is what was in the Post this morning, which purports to quote Mr. Greenwald from over the weekend. I think the list is of people they targeted, even though they gathered information about everyone. They were interested in certain people.
Okay.
And what the list will show is that the people they were interested in were not terrorist or even remotely suspect of terrorist activity. They were just people that the government wanted to know who they were talking to, and the government didn't have the right to do that.
Okay. I previously said, I don't mind if they collect it all so they can backtrack on a terrorist. And you said, and I interrupted you, you said, I can ask you two questions which might make you change your mind.
Right.
We've got 45 seconds. Ask the question.
Give me your PIN number to all your accounts. Do you trust me with that?
No.
Why would you trust the government with it? Put a camera in your bed.
Put a
camera in your bedroom, your bathroom, and your office, and let me look at the inside of that camera. You trust me with that?
On occasion, there is necessity for that. And I accept necessity on the part of government in the era of nuclear terrorism.
Government comes knocking on the door asking you for your PIN number. Will you give it to them?
If they've collected it and collected everybody else's,
I think
and they
he's
want to
squirming a little bit.
Philip, did you see that picture of Kate over the weekend? Reminded me of Harry, didn't it?